you're looking at your past life, past life, past life, past life, past life, past life. Now you're looking at your past life, past life, past life, past life, past life, past life. Now you're looking at your past life, past life, past life, past life, past life, past life. Now you're looking at your past life, past life, past life, past life, past life, past life.
Okay, what we got right now, is it recording? Yeah, we're recording right now. What we got right now is, let me get to the project list. Okay, we're gonna send this song off for mastering, mixing and mastering. Okay, I'm putting the CD in, CDR, because what you're doing, you're taking your session that's here and you have to transfer it to your computer. And the way to do that is to export it. That's the word they use, export. Export. Now, pretty much when we're putting a song together, it has the tracks and everything on there. And I'm trying to hold this steady while I'm showing you, but like pretty much that joker's running. As you can see along the side, along the what's that, the left side, each one is a track. You see, and you can see the little greens going up and down, and each one of those is a track. Each one of them is numbered. Those are your stems. So it's loading, and what I'm using is a Roland 2400. I've been using this for years, man. I think I've done maybe 3 or 4 albums with this thing. I haven't had no problems with it, so I just keep using it. But what we got, go to CD master. Now the whole song complete is all the different parts of the song. You got the music, you got the chorus, you got the verses, whatever that you got in the song. Okay, each one of these colors is a stem. A stem, like a piece of the song itself. And this is what the engineers use to create the song. The thing is, this line right here, it keeps everything in order. I got it turned down right now. Keeps everything in order as they come into the song. You know, when the song's actually playing, like on the radio or however, you don't actually see this, but this is what's really going on. And then when it goes into another track, those tracks are the ones that's being used and everything like that. So when you're sending it off for mix and master, that's how they want it laid out. Each individual track that's numbered, and then having them in sequence where they're already coming up. Those are your stems going through. What they want is you to export these tracks so that they can know exactly how the song is put together, in what order and in sequence. So when they put it together, it'll come back just how you pretty much are putting it together there. Now what I do is, cause I'm a writer at best, so what I do, I write everything out pretty much and write out what each one is. Now I can put them in on here, but while you're recording, I'll be in the moment, so I just let them fly. And then when I finish it out, I write them out. I'll be like, okay, this was the instrumental, this was the hook, this was the vocals, whatever, I just write it out. They need this blueprint as well when you're sending it over. So what you do, my neighbor over there doing something, I don't know what they're doing, making a lot of noise. You got track export right here. Now, one thing you want to remember is if you got something that's using a bunch of tracks, like I could use virtual tracks. I got 24 standard, and then I have virtual tracks that multiply over and over. But on this particular song, I used all the first track of each one. So that'd be 1-1, you know, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 5-1. All ones are right here. Now, if you got different ones, like say for instance on one, you use one kind of chorus, and then on 1-2, you tried another chorus to see which one sound better in the song, just remember whichever one you wanted to use, it needs to be, you know, visible. And what I do is, because I understand stuff when I write it down, you know, is I took a sheet of paper, I write down the track for mix and master, any notes that I want, and then I write down each track, each stem, like what it is and what it's gonna be, you know. Then what I do pretty much is, let me stop that right here. We got a drop down menu. This makes it easy for me. So you got export right here. Goes to the screen. And what we do is it asks you how many tracks, this and that, this and that. And when you're through with it, you just push OK. And, you know, it goes straight to CDR, you know. And I've already done this one. So I'm going to go upload it to the computer. I think this one had 24 stems on it. So we're finna upload it and get it going to the mix and master. All right. I'm going to show you why. So we go to track export, and then this will also tell you how many and you're marking pretty much that's 4-1, 5-1, 6-1. I think on this one, yeah, you used. On this particular song, I used all of them. I used all the tracks. So you just pretty much, and see every time I see these the virtual tracks, and then these are the ones that actually have something on it, and it's asking you, do you want that one on there? See, I've marked 8 tracks, 8 stems per se already, you know. So you just go through the list. In different programs, they're gonna do it different ways, but it's pretty much the same thing. Once you got the principle down, the moving parts don't matter. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, we got them all on there. Because when you look on here, pretty much you used all 24 tracks. And then you make your little notes, like to tell the engineer you want this done, you want on this particular, you want to add reverb or you want to add like, you know, however, whatever's nice. You go to next, 24 tracks. This lets you know it's going to be 489.76 megabytes. Verified. Now for CD speed, I don't really know why it asks you that, but I figure if it goes slower, that's max. For like to burn it faster, I guess. I guess the slower is the better quality, you know? I mean, it got to be a difference because they got 2 on here. I never really figured that out, but we're gonna put it at the slow one. Push OK. Says now working. See, now working, and it's taking your stems and it's gonna line them out on the disc. And then what you do is you take the disc to your computer and you upload them to WeTransfer.com. That's the one I use. There's different ones, but I haven't had no problems with WeTransfer.com. I haven't had any problems ever. So that's what we're gonna use. Now I'm gonna pause the video right now until this thing is done. I put it on ×2, so you know. I figure that's the better quality of the burn, so we're gonna use that.
All right, here we go. After you have your session and you export the stems onto your CDR, you could then upload it to your computer. But what I do is I take the CDR, first things first, is write on the CDR so that you remember what it was that you put on the CDR. If you got studio like me, you got about 100 of these things laying around, and to save you time of looking through 10 or 15 of them trying to remember what you had going on, you write it down. So you take your, get that out the way first. What I do is I put like mix and master, and then I write down the name of the song on it, and then I'll write how many stems are on it. Very important. That way when you send it over, you can check that all the stems got sent over, because nothing is more embarrassing than you thinking you sent 15 stems and you only sent 13 of them. Then when you get the song back, you're like, man, what happened to my song? So always document everything, and then along with what you wrote out, I would basically either sleeve it or tape it to this, or that way you got record if you ever got to go back and re-upload it, or you want to at a later date remix and master your song. You always have a backup. Okay, what I do is I go to WeTransfer.com. It's an easy site to use. I've been using it forever, and it's free to use as long as you don't abuse it. I think if you use it like once a day, twice a day, it's cool. Or you could set up an account there, and if you use it on a daily basis, like for work or whatever, it'd be worth the investment. At the end of the day, anything you use for business is a write-off anyway. So what we want to do is take the session, we're going to load it up. Load it into the computer. And the magic number on this song is 15. You see files currently on disk, 15. That's your magic number. You know that the song contains 15 stems in it. On this particular song, I remember I didn't use track 10. So you can see track 1, track 2, so on and so forth. And there's no track 10 on here. And then I used track 24. So looking at that magic number on this particular song was 15. Matches what I wrote down, matches what I wrote on the disc. We're good to move forward. So you right click on the first track, which puts a check mark, which tells you that you clicked on it. And then you go to the last one, hold down the shift button and click that one. And then when you do that, you see that everything after that first one is lit up. So that means when you push open, you got all 15 of them. Okay, add your files, and you can, it goes up to 2 gigabytes. I currently had a song that was 24 tracks, and it went through. Or if you have to send it in 2 different sessions, you have to send it in 2 different sessions. You just need to let your engineer know that. Hold down shift, open. Then as you can see, you got all of them right here. 14 files added. Okay, it says it got 14 of them added, so I must have missed one, and that's why it's important to check the numbers. That's just why it's important.
I'm your homie, used to treat you, get to see your dreams. Just a memory you kept looking for the means. Had the lust for the money, hard to be your team. Lost looking for the answers, left you in between. You was me and I was you and I remember cries. For the many days we left, yet this made us wise. For the days holding breath, trying to see the skies. Had to watch the winter melt, hoping for the highs. The shadow on your shoulder cause you had the vision. Your reflection in the mirror cause no one would listen.
Trust me, that saves you a lot of hassle. A lot of people be in a rush. This is your art, man. Can't be in a rush. Okay. I had actually missed the 24, which is good. It's good that happened. You know, you can actually show it to people. And then push the shift again. Press open. Okay. Now you look at the magic number, 15. 15 is on your disc. 15 is what you wrote down. You're good. But what I do is I always send a backup to myself. And once I got it, I can send it at whatever date, at whatever time, to whoever. You know what I mean? Then in the message box, what I do, same thing I wrote on the disc, same thing I write in here. That way everything's uniform. I can find it when I need it. Then I'll put on here tracks. As far as the engineer goes, I write out what's on each stream. What I do is I write out what's on each film. That way, when you get the final track back, if you want to make revisions or you want them to change something or add something or move something, you can be like, okay, on track 1, at this particular part, I want you to do that. That way he has something to go by when it's sent over, or she. You'd be surprised. At 3, chorus.
Chorus, a part of a song that is repeated after each verse, typically by more than one singer.
See, I got to 10. I didn't use 10. So we go to number 11. 2. reflection in the mirror, cause no one would listen. The need for the try kept the roads risky. Thanking God for my life, looking past the prisons. 15. Okay. And from 15 we went to track 24. And then what I do on each song, because each song has its own life. So I put like a note to the engineer. I put just add effects to intro. Beginning. Add effects to intro vocals at the beginning of the song. What I do is try to make it like each one try not to confuse them, because when people reading stuff, you never know how they interpret it. I do it like that. And then when you finish, you press transfer. Now the reason I put notes on there, I put notes of how I wish or how I think it should be, but from experience, I pretty much let the engineer perform their magic, their artistry on the track. Just like production. I don't know what a song should sound like as far as the instrumental, so I let the producer produce their magic, their artistry, their masterpiece. And then I do what I'm good at, which is writing and using words as a lyricist. And I do my magic, my artistry, you know, and then I take it to the engineer and he performs his magic. I leave it kind of open to suggestion. You never know. He's good at what he does. Okay? That's why you're paying him. He's a professional. So I give what input I think it should be, and I let him create his experiences what it should sound like. Because as an artist, we're gifted in creating, but we're cursed in not knowing how it sounds to other people. So I just let the professional take care of what he does. I do my part, he does his part. It all works out in the end. As you can see, I'm transferring, and what it does, it's taking your stems, and as you can see right here, it's sending 15 files, which is the magic number. You got 15 here, you had 15 stems, and you got 15 written down, so you know you're good on that. Okay? It even tells you how long it'll take. Take 4 minutes. 4 minutes remaining. What it does on WeTransfer is it takes your files and it puts them, they call it a cloud. They put your stems in a cloud, in an internet storage. And after it's complete, it'll tell you like, these files are available for 7 days, 2 weeks, however, depending on what service that you use. Long as you understand the principle, the parts don't matter. It'll hold it for like 7 days. And then within that 7 days, you need to send it to whoever it needs to go to. That's the reason I send it to myself, you know, and that way, in that amount of time, I can send it here, send it there. And then you have it on disk and you have it written down so that you got a backup in case the engineer doesn't open it within that time limit, or you messed around and waited till the 6th day and then you trying to send it off real fast, real quick. You know what I mean? Then you got to re-upload it. Just giving experience, just giving, you know, I like to talk from both sides of the fence. That way you see it. And it's going pretty fast. When WeTransfer, you can send up to, I think, 2 gigabytes of information. If you have a song that's bigger than that, let your engineer know, and then you can send him the session in 2 batches. You know, and you got it numbered out, so it makes it easy. The more descriptive you are, the better the result. Don't just send somebody something and then they be like, what is this? You know, the more descriptive you are, the better. When I finish transferring, I send it immediately. That way they got 7 days to get a hold of it. Okay? We're reaching the finish line. Boom, 100%. It says, as you can see right here, you're done. Those are 2 beautiful words. The download email has been sent. Your transfer is available for 7 days. Okay? And ask you, do you want to send another? That's how that works, man. And then what you do, they're going to send you I put my email in there, so they're gonna send me all the files that I just put in the computer, which I already have. But then also, WeTransfer is gonna send a link. Okay? That link will link them to the SoundCloud that has that information in it. That way, whatever engineer you use, you don't have to send them that bulk. You can just send them that one link. They click on it, boom, they got it. What I want to do is, like with this album, I just wanted to give like some insight, give like some what goes into the behind the scenes. That way, you know, a lot of people be like, oh, you go in the studio, you write a song and you're done. Well, it has a little bit more to it than that. It's an art. Patience is the key. This is Lil Deal, Blockkingz Entertainment. Hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my other videos on YouTube. You can find them at 999 Blockkingz. We also have music available. Check it out. You find something you like, take it home with you. Load it up. All these links are in the description box of this video. Join me on social media. Follow me. Subscribe to my channel. It's all good. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your continued support. It's Lil Deal, Blockkingz Entertainment. Peace.
What it do, this Lil Deal, Blockkingz Entertainment, and I wanted to share an opportunity with you. Now, off the jump, I'm not trying to sell you a product. What I'm trying to do is show you a lifestyle of freedom where you could do what you want to do, when you want to do it, and how you want to do it. There's a difference. You choose what you want, and that comes from multiple revenue streams. You change the world by changing your thinking, and that's all I'm giving you. As an artist, all I do is create and promote. That's all I do. I create and I promote, and that's how I create and generate the lifestyle that I live. I make money online producing content on the internet. Multiple revenue streams make this possible. Why just be an artist? Become an entrepreneur and own your business. I make multiple streams of income for more time and freedom to do the things that I want to do, things I want to pursue in my life. Why just work? Build and own your own destiny. What I offer you is a means to do that. What I offer you is a means to do what I do and grow by replication. Or take the opportunity for what it applies to you and tweak it to your needs and satisfaction. Make it your situation. You hold all the keys. All I'm doing is just sitting this right before your very eyes. We have goals in place and show how to apply a revenue source, apply a marketing system, and then get the results that you want to create more revenue streams. Why just be an artist? Become an entrepreneur and own your business. We're thinking in long term, not short term. We're thinking about wealth and not rich. Subscribe to my YouTube station for more videos, 999 Blockkingz. Get more information on great opportunities by opting into our website, www.successwithblockkingz.com. Get more information on great opportunities by opting into www.successwithblockkingz.com. What we preach is stop working for life and start creating to create the life you want. Opt in now and see exactly what we're talking about. www.successwithblockkingz.com. We'll see you on the other side. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your continued support. Peace.
Off in the distance, off in the distance, off in the distance, distance. Off in the distance, off in the distance. We give a mind, spin the grind, so we follow in depth with enemies and keep a grip on the stretch. We have the highlights, things bright, living our pleasure. We in the flipping money, keeping it clever. We out the east side, who ride, pay for the effort. Gotta make the family flows and live better. I'm bringing orders to the game, spelling capital letters. Bring on the boss when you dealing with pressure.